Halfway through our holidays, Thailand has already shown us so many different sights. From the chaos of Bangkok, visiting Koh Kret, the ancient temples of Ayutthaya, the old town of Chiang Mai, and the laid-back beaches of Koh Lanta. But now it's time to move on. We leave Koh Lanta behind, heading further south by speedboat towards new islands to explore. In the first half an hour the engines hum quietly and it feels like a smooth ride. But once we leave the shelter of Koh Lanta, things change. Waves start hitting hard and the people at the back of the boat get soaked for the next 2 hours, until we reach the archipelago. And just before we arrive, another boat pulls up and we have a race to Koh Lipe. We finally arrived, and after check-in, quickly unpacking, there's only one thing to do. Back on Koh Lanta, the beach near our hotel wasn't really made for swimming. But here, clear water, soft sand, perfect conditions. We do what makes the most sense. We jump straight into the sea. A walk along the beach looking for food. The daily supplies getting unloaded. Passing by fresh fish on ice. Having a drink and the colors fading into the sea. And on the way back, a fire show. The perfect end to our first day. The next morning starts with a strong high tide and literally no beach left to relax. That made it perfect time for a short kayaking trip. Making our way back to the beach that finally reveals its full beauty. Clear water, soft sand, one of those perfect island moments. We walk down to the end of Sunrise Beach to my favorite spot called On the Rocks for a reason. Looking out at the island we just paddled to, this is $1 million view. And now it's time for lunch. In the afternoon we make our way along Sunrise Beach towards one of the most famous spots on Koh Lipe, the North Point, a stretch of white sand surrounded by crystal clear water and views that almost don't feel real. Some people call this place the Maldives of Thailand, and from above it's easy to see why. But this is just the beginning. Tomorrow we are heading out on a full-day snorkeling trip, exploring some of the most beautiful islands around Koh Lipe. And if this is what the island looks like from the shore, you can only imagine what's waiting beneath the surface. As the sun goes down, we'll leave the beach behind and head into Walking Street. Lights, food, and the energy of the island at night. And of course, we can't miss dinner at King Crab. Today is all about the ocean. At 9 in the morning we meet directly at the beach, where our longtail boat is already waiting for us. Around Koh Lipe there are different island hopping and snorkel tours you can do. We are heading to the outer islands of Tarutao National Park. Throughout the day we'll visit Blackstone Beach, a viewpoint on a tiny island, Monkey Beach for a lunch stop, and one of the strangest rock formations we have ever seen. snorkel gear on board, engine starting up, and one full day ahead of us. Some locals say it was struck by lightning years ago. Others say it's simply nature doing its thing. The first reef feels calm, fewer fish than expected, but healthy corals, waving anemones, and tiny clownfish hiding between them. And let's be honest, seeing real live Nemo never gets old. Our second stop brings us to a reef with beautiful soft corals, before continuing on to a scenic viewpoint and lunch at Monkey Beach. Despite my mom always saying to wait an hour after lunch, we were back in the water right away. More reefs, giant clams, and tiny glowing jellyfish drifting through the crystal clear water. In the sunlight they seemed to sparkle in shades of green, yellow and red. Pretty cool. A dry diver passing by and a bubble bath for free. Before we ended the day at the Black Pebble Beach, one of the most unique places around Koh Lipe. Our snorkeling adventure around Koh Lipe has come to an end. A full day of reefs, islands and amazing scenery, and definitely great value for money. Back on the island we head to Sunset Beach, and honestly there couldn't be a better way to end the day. As the sun slowly disappears below the horizon, we are already looking forward to what comes next, because tomorrow it's time to leave Koh Lipe behind and continue our journey to the next island.